You man telling me?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
You good?
I'm loving this. I'm good. I'm good.
You see today. You see today. You see the stim shot today. It hit like cold. That one, you see that one. You see that one. You see that Mother panel stacker. You see that Mother panel stacker. Hey, listen, yeah. There's not man in the background today. We got a 31 today. This might be one of the most 30 calling shows we got. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got a 31 today. Listen, yeah. People, welcome to Bigsixbants. It's the Arsenal versus West Ham instant match reaction. Of course, I'm joined by Roms, who is my co-host for today. Big up yourself every damn time. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be joined by a few of the other regulars on the channel. You know, one goes by the name of Tom Little. You know what I'm saying? As I'm pretty sure Tom was clowned a lot on Twitter. You know, when, you know, after the mighty fine 0-0 or 1-1 win that Arsenal received on the weekend. So he's going to have his say on the Arsenal demographic. I'm sure he's going to have a lot to say. We're going to be joined by Traps, who has been told week in, week out that his opinion doesn't count because of who he supports. But now that what he said has come to fruition, I'm pretty sure some Arsenal fans are going to have to listen to what he has to say. Do you know what I'm saying? So he is ready to cook. We're going to be joined by Matt, you know what I'm saying, by Back of the Net podcast. Make sure you go and check them out every single damn time as well. You know what I'm saying? And we have many, many more as well. Of course, this is a call-in show. And you guys know how the call-in show works. So once we get to a certain amount of likes, I'm going to dash the link in the chat. And whoever wants to say what they want to say, they can say it. If you are a member, you skip to the front of the queue and you are automatically allowed straight in the stream. No lines, straight wristband. You're at a booth. You know what I'm saying? You know, you man have been to the front when you got a wristband. You know how it works. Tell a Kelly, come over here, have a bottle. You know how it works.
There are 230 people in here right now. There should at least be 100 likes already. At least minimum 240 now. 240 people are inside.
Easily. So again, make sure you guys do 3 things. I want you guys to do 3 things before we start this stream. Hey, we are on the road to 7,500 subs. So it would mean the world if you guys stop what you're doing right now and subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot of good content coming up. We could have a very, very, very special guest for the next Arsenal versus Liverpool panel. I'm pretty sure you guys were familiar with the show the other day with myself, Kopish, Goonali, Troops. Babs is usually someone who's on the panel as well, but he wasn't able to make that specific show because he was on holiday. So we are going to have an extra slot available as well for the FA Cup fixture at the Emirates when it comes to Arsenal versus Liverpool. You know we always do it big as well, pause with that sort of stuff. So make sure you guys are ready for that, and we could have a very, very special extra guest who I'm not going to reveal quite this second, but make sure you guys stay subscribed and stay ready to find out because that's literally next week. It's literally next week. So, you know, it'll be a very quick turnaround. On top of that, make sure you smash the like button. We want to at least get to 300 likes for today. I think that's a fair result. 300 likes is what we'd like to see the chat get to. Remember, the like button is free. And what it does is it pushes the video out more and helps the channel. Now, for the like total for people to want to join, again, I'm going to say 150 likes and we're going to open up the lines for the call-in. I'll repeat it one more time. 150 likes and I will open up the call-in. But we do have a panel of 7 man today. 7 man. We have the panel of 7 man. So Arsenal fans, be ready. You know what I'm saying? Just before we start, Roms, how you feeling though? Feeling
great. Been feeling great. We've been telling these Arsenal man, when you don't come up to pressure, you crumble. Oh, it's different this year. The defense be solid. We've got this and that player and it's that. Look, playing without pressure, most teams can do it. Playing with pressure, this is Arsenal. Let's be honest, this is Arsenal. One thing I will say, they're not out the title race. Of course, they're still in the title race, but it's just humble them, bro, because all of them thought this was a 3-point bank. I'll be honest, I thought Arsenal would win. I'm going to be honest, I thought Arsenal would win, but it's just, this humble pie is just beautiful. It's beautiful. You had man saying easy 3 points. 3-0. Had Gunali saying we're going to keep a clean sheet. When, by the way, they've only kept 3 clean sheets at home this season. They've conceded more times at home than they kept clean sheets. Big up Troops. We have Troops saying, 3-point collectors, 3 points incoming. Like it was just a given, Monts. Like a West Ham that have a Bowen, have a Kudus, have a Paqueta, like he went off. Like they don't have man that can hurt them. And I said on Never Foul earlier, this will be a 3-2 win to Arsenal. But Arsenal will concede twice. That's one thing I'll wrap. I might have been wrong about the result, but I knew they would concede twice. I said it before the game.
Listen, I have certain players I want to call out. Rice Spice. How about that one? You like that one? Rice Spice.
I wish I could play the song, but there's no copyright. But I'll sing the song later. Do you know what I mean? I'll sing the song later.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Rice Spice, man. Gabriel Jesus, that false prophet that they got up front.
Them 2 chances.
Martinelli. You mean Martin? He's been abbreviated to Martin again because clearly.
Again, do you know what they're saying now? You know what they're saying? We missed Havertz. We might have missed Havertz today. The same man. They're doing that one. The same man that they were.
Listen, man. Listen. All right, you look. Time again. Listen, there is going to be a lot of cooking. I'm going to go on my monologue, but we're going to bring in obviously the others now. Again, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing and all that good stuff. It is time to bring in everyone else. Obviously, first, Traps, big up your damn self. Welcome to the panel. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're well. You know what I'm saying? How are you feeling after today? How are you feeling after today?
Listen, yeah. Listen to me, yeah. I am not happy with the situation that is going on with fans in the Premier League right now. And today, yeah, let me tell you something, yeah. What?
No, it's just talking with so much anger that your camera's shaking.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a couple Prosecco's tonight, yeah, but listen, yeah, it's going down tonight, bro. Because you wanna know what it is, yeah? I am sick to the back teeth of these man thinking they can rebuttal me for the sake of their club. Rebuttal me with the truth. Rebuttal me with reality, blood. Don't rebuttal me because you feel like you love man and you want man to win. Forget that, bro, because when I'm sitting in streams wasting my precious life, yeah, sitting there listening to you, man, telling me a pack of shit, yeah, and it comes to fruition, I want the fucking apologies tonight, bruv. I want the apologies. I want the respect. I want the opinion to be respected, bruv, because you, man, are mad. I sat there and watched you lot draw 1-1 with Liverpool, and I turned around and I told you, man, I saw nothing. Yeah, I saw nothing. Man, they were telling me I don't watch football, I don't know ball. What the fuck do you, man, know, huh? What the fuck do you, man, know? Because we're here right now. Because we're fucking here right now. Yeah, we're fucking here right now.
Bubbles in the chat. Man, Bubbles in the chat.
You man are there. You man are there. You lost 2-0 down. Yeah, 2-0. Declan Rice, you man are doing comparisons to Rodri. Are you fucking mad, fam? You man ain't it. Do you understand? You man ain't it. You had your opportunity today and you fucking blew it. I saw nothing in the Liverpool game and you're back to square. So where is all this? Oh, we're different. Where's this? Oh, we need to pay. Are you man mad? You want to pay more money for Declan Rice than doing that fucking GoFundMe's and that? You must be mad, fam, yeah? Because at the end of the day, right now, yeah, that man bumped you. How about that? You man got bumped. How about that? You man got bumped. I told you, man, you need a striker. I was chatting shit. Yeah, I was chatting shit. All right, cool. Yeah, just know this year, Man United are in the mud right now. But listen, this is you man's heyday, you know. This is what you lot are doing with it. Wasting it, blood. Wasting it. Chatting shit with me online. Don't chat to me.
We got 4 more, man. I got to get in here.
Just say no more.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was saying, just hold up. Just you know what I'm saying? Just you, man. We got you. You're gonna get some. You're gonna get some. Hey, big up Tom Little, who is here in the house as well. The man who's been being attacked on Twitter for the last week. Like myself, I've had to hold a lot of heat the last couple of weeks. So if I'm holding heat, I can't imagine what type of heat Tom Little is facing today. Has been facing the last 2 weeks. Tom, well, go on, Bridget. Are you telling me?
I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, they reach the sky. And like my dreams, they fade and die. fortune's always riding. I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air.
Bubbles in the chat.
Bubbles in the chat. Hey,
United.
bubbles in the chat. Tom, I'm going to introduce the Arsenal man because I feel like they're sitting at the back thinking,
What I need.
fuck's sake. These men are thinking, fuck. But guess what?
Wrapped up is cool, innit? Gonna have to eat that one.
Matt, Sam, and of course, Don. Oh, right, man, I've all got their hoods up and that. Matt's got his hood up. Don's all wrapped up. He's all wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? Wrapped up like Solcheck did. You know what I'm saying? Of course, have you got Sam as well? You'll catch him on AFTV. So obviously, you three, man, them. I know it's war right now, but welcome to the chat. It is a pleasure to have you, man, here today. I am sorry for the wait, but you know how it gets. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there is a policy on Bigsixbants, and when you do lose, especially in a game at home, the policy is speak when spoken to, seen but not heard. However, for you three, I'm not going to apply that rule today. It's generally because you, man, have come to the rescue because there weren't a lot of Arsenal fans that were trying to come in today.
Yes,
a lot of man ducked out today. A lot of man weren't coming on the channel today, you know. But you, man, stepped up and faced the heat. And I can.
Monts, I'm not gonna lie, Monts. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Where's Guna Lee, fam? Listen, someone get hold of Guna Lee right now. Tell Guna Lee, report to Bigsixbants immediately, blood.
All I'm going to say is that on my stream yesterday, I received a message telling me that Gunnar Lee called me out on a stream early this week.
He did. On this stream, on Bigsixbants, yeah, he did.
Did he?
I'm ready to chat it out, mate, because as it stands, I looked at the league table just before I got on the stream and
that's who
Mighty
I need.
Gunners were second.
Listen, that's even the comments are sorry to cut you, but even the comments are saying it. Kiers, Casey, Guna Lee, where are you, man? Yeah, where are you, man?
Try and get him on tomorrow.
You can have chat for me midweek, blood.
All right, cool. You lot. Do you want me to call Casey's phone? Do you not want to hear it live right now?
Fam. Call his phone. Tell him you want to chat to him, blood. Come outside, blood.
I can. Cool. Cool. How many likes? If we hit 150 likes, I'll call Casey's phone. I'll call his phone. I do want to hear from the Arsenal man we got here because again, these are the men that have stepped up to the plate. You get it? These are the men that have stepped up and stepped in, and obviously gonna have a lot to say. But there is 400 people here right now, so I know a lot of you lot are obviously here for Guna Lee, Kiers, and Casey. Again, if you want to hear from these men as well, tomorrow at 1 p.m. as well. Make sure you're there tomorrow as well. Because that's what the worst is.
Do you know what the worst is?
If you're free, I want you there as well. 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Do you know what the worst part is? I can't even cook Matt. Yeah, because Matt's my guy, bro. I can't even.
Yeah, no, you see that?
These are not the man that talk shit, bro. These are not the man that talk shit. The man that talk shit needs to come outside right now, bro. Right now.
I hear it. Listen. Let me get through these super chats and we're going to obviously get some Arsenal insight and we're going to get to the cooking, yeah? So big up Mr. Link with the super chat. He goes, we are looking for Guna Lee, spice right on ice. Big up yourself, Mr. Link, for the super chat. Big up BT Slim with the $5 super chat as well. He goes, a point at Anfield is a good result. Why every time I see these man draw at Anfield, they come back the next week popping cooch, dropping points? Bro, as I said, that's what Arsenal love to do. As I said, again, not all Arsenal fans, but there's a large part of the fan base that avoid expectation and seek validation. That's all they do. And when it comes to times like this, they're nowhere to be seen. And I don't fuck with it. But here we are today. Big up BT Stimmy goes, always big up the panel and smash the likes. Again, people, make sure you're smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel. Saka is a munch. He eat it for lunch. Liverpool in 36. Do not kill me. Big up Mr. Link. Of course, we're going to be single out some serious Arsenal performances. I have a few stats that I want to read out. Arsenal, man, you ready to hear these stats? You man ready, yeah? Don, Matt, Sam, you ready for these stats?
Oh, God.
Hit us with it. Just hit us with it. We got the worst stats you could ever ask for.
All right, cool. Let me read some of these stats. So, I am often told that Arsenal are the controllers of the Premier League. Yeah, that they control
PlayStation
games.
controller.
You guys control games so much that you sacrificed your attacking output to control more games and to have a better defensive record. Now, if we go on most passes played in the Premier League, Arsenal do not sit first, they do not sit second, they do not sit third, they actually sit in sixth for the most passes played in the Premier League. Now, do you want to know some of the teams that also sit above them in passes played in the Premier League? Spurs, Liverpool. In third place, Chelsea, Manchester City, and then Brighton Football Club. Now, for a team that controls every game, it's a bit weird that they sit sixth in the Premier League when it comes to completed passes. And if that's the case, where's the attacking fluidity gone? Because we can't see it. Now, there's a lot of people that like to talk about Liverpool's attack. I had to listen.
He's in the chat.
There he is.
He's in the
there
chat.
he is.
Goonalee's in
There
the
he
chat.
is.
Goonale
Boy,
is in the
you
chat.
need words. You need
Hey,
words.
man just said good luck, you know.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm often told how bad my left winger is. I've had to hear it from Lee, I had to hear it from Troops, I had to hear it from Casey, I had to hear it from Kiz, and I'm told how bad Luis Diaz is playing. I'm told that if it's not for Salah, we ain't scoring goals. Now, let's talk about some attacking stats then. Bukayo Saka has 2 away goals in his last 28 games. Yeah? Make of that what you want to make of it. Gabriel Martinelli has been outscored by the likes of Alejandro Garnacho and Mykhailo Mudryk this season. They sit on 3. Martinelli sits on 2. Bearing in mind, one of them was the winner at Man City where he kicked it out Ake's face and it just so happened to roll in the net. And the other one was against Luton Town, away from home. So make of that what you want to make of that. Martinelli is a staple in the Arsenal team. Mudryk cannot even get a start. I don't think he's even started 6 games this season. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. And Garnacho actually started the season on the bench behind Marcus Rashford, apart from the opening day of the season. So he has played more minutes than both of these players.
Are we allowed to dive in with any stats that we know off the top of our head, Monts? Because I've got an interesting one.
If you want to throw them in after this, absolutely. This is going to be, we're going to go for all the stats. Bukayo Saka, I have a few players that actually have more assists or the same assists as Martin Odegaard. So guys, if I told you that Malo Gusto has the same amount of assists as Martin Odegaard this season? What if I told you this? What if I told you that Marcus Tavernier for Bournemouth is joint assist with Martin Odegaard this season? What if I went even further and told you the midfielder that every Chelsea fan doesn't believe is good enough for their club, Conor Gallagher, has 1 assist more? He has 4 assists over Martin Odegaard's 3 assists for Arsenal Football Club. Richarlison, dubbed the worst signing of a striker in the last 5 to 6 years by a top 6 club, sits comfortably on more goals than Gabriel Jesus.
Can we talk about Darwin Núñez having more assists than Odegaard and Jesus?
Of course. Darwin Núñez, more assists than Martin Odegaard. I can go even further. Abdoulaye Doucouré has more goals than Bukayo Saka, the top scorer in Arsenal's front line. I can go even further. Osman Edouard from Crystal Palace has more goals than Bukayo Saka, the star. Here's one that people won't find. Here's one that I like. This is my favorite one. Phil Foden, who has not been spoken about all season. No one has mentioned Phil Foden this season. Sits on 5 goals, the same amount as Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka has actually only scored 3 open play goals this season.
Oh, see, you've set me up there because Mykhailo Mudryk has the same amount of non-penalty league goals as Bukayo Saka does.
Crazy.
Yeah, but even
Luis Diaz, whose dad was kidnapped about a month ago. Luis Diaz, who didn't play some games, his dad was kidnapped by some cartel. Didn't even know they kidnapped Luis Diaz's dad. Same amount of non-penalty goals this season.
Right, there we go. And I'm gonna go one further. Elise started the season injured. then got another injury, and is still on the same amount of goals and more goals than Martinelli. And I believe more open play goals. I'm not sure if he got a penalty in there somewhere. I've got another one. Ollie McBurney from Sheffield United. Ollie McBurney. Oliver
Hasn't he
McBurney.
hardly played as well, Monts? He's been injured.
Bro, he's not even their first choice striker. He's not even their striker. He's not.
Tottenham centre-back Christian Romero has the same amount of non-penalty goals as Bukayo Saka this season.
You're joking.
Lyle fucking Foster.
Wait, the South African from Burnley.
Yes, Lyle fucking Foster. People.
Monts, it gets even better. It gets even better because Jack Grealish, who didn't score a goal until December 3rd, has the same amount of non-penalty goals as Bukayo Saka.
Do you know me to name
Chris Wood as well. Someone mentioned Chris Wood.
Who for me has been the worst striker in the Premier League this season? Raul Jimenez. And even he has more goals than Gabriel Jesus, Bukayo Saka, and Gabriel Martinelli. Now, there are more stats I want to read out, but for now, I know the Arsenal have had to sit for a very long time and just kind of understand where we're coming from. Dodd, Matt, and Sam, what do you man have to say for yourselves?
I feel like that. It was at that gift. Like, I'm getting cooked. You know the ones, bro. Like, bro, yo. You know what it is? Listen, I'm gonna talk for me. Like, it hurt. That one hurt. Like, I didn't expect to lose to you lot, your faces, bro. Like, I didn't expect to lose to West Ham, innit? But it was one of the games. We had what, 30 shots, 8 on target. What? Why is Man Suman as just sitting for a second? I tried to take it. You know what? It's one of them games. Listen, we just charge it. Listen, like the Ludo said, you charge it to the game. This one, it's not going to happen all the time, innit? You have them games sometimes. It is what it is. We move. I just didn't want to lose to West Ham, bro. Of all teams, like genuinely, but they were good. What can I say? You lot can cook us as much as you want. Halfway through the season, with 2 points behind Liverpool. You know what I mean? It's not done. Listen, Ron said it as well. We're still in it. I hear it. Some Arsenal fans have you lot like where you're like, nah, you deserve getting the flack for this. But it is what it is. It's still in a race, baby. We're still in a race. We're gonna win it. I still believe so.
You know what it is, man? Word to what Chap said. It's hard to cook. You're one of the most level-headed Arsenal fans, but like, I'm not gonna come in here and be shameless for that. You're completely out of this, but I just know whenever Arsenal face pressure, let's just say since you last won the league, the minute you have some sort of pressure, your team just come. Even when you've had, let's be honest, it's quite a young team, but even when you've had more experienced teams, your Nadri's, your Van Persie's, and the odd title race you're getting, you would still crumble. And I'm just thinking, yeah, you're probably going to make additions in January and whatnot, but so are we most likely. So are City most likely. City most definitely, not even most likely. Us most likely. But I just, with this Arsenal team, I just think when the going gets tough, the tough doesn't get going for you lot. And that's just what I think it is with Arsenal. So, yeah, man, we have to wait and see. It still is a free horse race, title race. You're still going to be there till the end, but winning it, I can't see it, man. And I've been consistent, even the last couple months when you've been playing well. I just can't see Arsenal doing it.
Now, you know what it is though. Like we've all been through it. Every team have that game. After the Fulham game, I'll tell you if it's going to be that type of season. Like if we turn around now, beat Fulham, I don't know, 3-4-0 away, then I'm like, do you know what? That happens. It was a blip. You move on. You got them, Palace, and then whoever next, that whatever. But yeah, it's frustrating, isn't it? It is what it is. My dad's a hammer as well. I have to deal with it as well. Fam. And then they're calling me on their show. Oh, come on, Matt, for a bit, rub it in. I'm going to take it, innit? It is what it is, bruv. Like, and I come in here and Monts who just dished out stat after stat after. Oh,
no, you know what I can't. Do you know what I can't stand right now? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Yeah.
Listen,
see, Matt's good people's man. Matt's level-headed. Obviously, I don't know about I don't know about you two. I don't know about you two. I've done a couple shows with Matt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Matt's cool. Goonally, you think you can come in here, yeah, write a couple messages, and you feel like you showed up, bro. You know what your name is? Your name is Lee Odegaard, bro. You've done a couple passes, and you think you showed up today, blood. You did not show up today, bro. Yeah? This is making me mad, because I don't understand how you can sit in the stream for over an hour and a half, chatting to man, like man's chatting shit, and you think you can add your 2 pence in the chat. Monts, send them the link now. Tell them rise up. Send them the link now. Tell them rise up, because I'm not having it today, bro. I'm not having it, man.
I'm not. Listen. How about this? I'm WhatsApping Lee right now. We're actually speaking right this second. Right now, we're speaking right now. But
Send him
you know,
the StreamYard, bro.
Oh, hold on. Say it one more time so you can hear it. Say it one more time.
Lee, report to Bigsixbants immediately. That's Lee Gooner. Just Gooner Lee, yeah, to Bigsixbants immediately.
Chap's coming like he's speaking on a tannoy at a supermarket. That's how.
That's it.
Listen. Just before, I've still got obviously put out the socials and stuff like that. Sam, welcome to the channel. Obviously, how are you feeling? How's this loss kind of got you feeling? And what was your kind of ambitions as well? Because, you know, I know you're one of the more level-headed, quite positive fans as well, but you can be critical when you want to be critical. What's your thing today? What's it saying today?
Big up, Sam.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for first of all letting me come on here. It's an absolute pleasure. Also, I just feel very deflated about the result. I just feel like the way that we played, it just didn't seem right. Attack again, it shows that we need a centre forward. I've been saying to loads of Arsenal fans that January, please just go get Ivan Toney. I mean, I don't care what it costs. I don't care how much it is. If he wants us, just go out, go get him. At this rate, I'm not even gonna lie. I'd even take Wout Weghorst up top. I reckon he'd do a better job than Gabriel Jesus right now. It was just bad. The way that our team played. Sometimes our midfield is, a bit like watching John Cena. You just can't see them; they're invisible. I mean, yeah, it's just like that's the thing. Like, you don't even we have ambitions to win the league. We have ambitions to do well in the Champions League, but our transfer windows, our recruitment policy kind of doesn't show that half the time. Like,
But babe, can I have some more Prosecco? I'm enjoying this.
I like that one.
It's done.
Chat, stop it. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, so basically, our recruitment policy doesn't really show that in regards, because we know that we need cover for certain positions. We know for a fact that, hang on a second, that if Saka gets injured, this will happen. Saka gets overplayed, then we need someone to come off the bench and do well. But then at the same time, we don't go out and get it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a good transfer window this summer. We got Rice in, we got in Havertz, we got Raya in as well, and and obviously Juri and Timber, great players, don't get me wrong, but it's always with Arsenal, there's always someone that's always missing. Every window that we come into, there's always a player that's missing that we think that had we signed them, we could have gone a step further. It just literally just gives me these flashbacks time and time again. They need to go out there. They need to have a strict plan and stick to it. I feel like they just keep altering it depending on who's available, what's available. But they just make excuses all the time. And for me, if you want to be on that level, if you're aspiring to be one of the elites, you got to not make excuses. You got to go out and go get things done. So for me, in my opinion, what that showed is today it showed that our attackers need improvement massively. We haven't scored many open play goals. And also, furthermore, it shows that in the transfer window, we need to go in with a different type of mentality, a different type of, way of how we go about our recruitment. And we can't just stick to one plan. We've got to make sure we get at least the target, get the right positions in, and make sure that we don't, if an injury happens, that we're not like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We don't got no plan B. So I think that's where, that's what the game showed me today as well.
Okay, fair enough. And obviously, Don, thank you for the patience, bro. I know. Do you know what's funny though? I guarantee you, if I asked Don to come on the channel, when Arsenal won this game, he'd be up front. He'd be like this, raring to go. Be like, the energy will be so different. But right now, I can see the what's it called? The dressing gowns on, the hood is up. Man's leaning back. You don't want to look at the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what it is?
You see before D goes, You see before D goes,
No, let him go.
No, one second, just before he goes,
No, go.
Are we on 200 like shit? Because Casey's phone needs to get called. Like, these men don't deserve it, fam. I can't lie. These men do not deserve it, blood. They don't deserve it, fam. They don't deserve it.
We're 25 likes off. Come on,
man. Come on, people,
man. Get the likes up, chat. I don't. Well, regarding all your fucking all your stats and all that, that don't really mean shit to me. Cause we're second place in it. Regarding today's performance, it's fucking shit, bro. What more can I say to it, bro? It's fucking shit. It's not what title contenders do, bro. We're not winning that title. If we don't sign a striker, we're not winning that title. I'll tell you that for free. This squad that we have now can't win a title.
So you wouldn't deem yourself the favourites for the title at the moment, because when after that
Nah, we can't win it, bro. We've only had like 3 good games the whole season.
But after the draw at Anfield, I was told, I'm not saying this was your opinion, I was told that you man are the favourites, and I agreed. I actually conceded and gone, you know what? I believe Arsenal are probably best.
Nah, we needed to win there to be favourites there, I'm telling you, man.
So who do you think is best equipped for the league right now?
City.
Fair enough. And I know you say you guys need a striker, but do you man kind of need someone like Timber to come back, because the Zinchenko?
Yeah, obviously. I'm not saying we need a left back, because I know what's to come. We still got Tomiyasu, we still got Timber. So regarding left back position for this season anyway, we're sorted, innit? These lot can keep fit at least. But the striker situation, Jesus, sorry, but like he's a number 2, innit? He's a number 2 striker.
The number
and
2
Ketty is a number 3.
Oh, home truths. Matt and Sam, do you man believe that Jesus isn't good enough to lead your line at all in terms of as your number 1?
Bro, if you don't agree, you're fried.
Nah, listen, Don's right, bruv. Like, we're not winning a league with that. So I'm not gonna like Tom's smiling. I was watching Tom smile as Don was talking. I was thinking, oh, the smugness of these fans. But nah, you know what? We need a 9. We know that. Listen, it happened. Tottenham game, it happened when he had that chance when we were 2-1 up to bang it. He smashed it over the bar. Jesus will get you them goals and bring in some players to the game sometimes. But you can see why City sold it. I know it took me time to realise why. Seeing him week in, week out, I'm like, I get it. And sometimes he looks better when, you know, like we put him randomly on the right when he's doing that industrious play and we put not Eddie up top. We could do another striker up top. I want a game-changing striker. I'm tired of having a Zeus up there. I look at Haaland. I look at you. Listen, you guys, Núñez will come good. I know people laugh, but I think he's going to come good. It's one of them things. I want a hot shot striker. I want like an Austin, man. I'm dreaming big. People can say what they want, but a striker where we go into big games and I'm like, all right, let's go now. Like, ball through and go, bang, it's a goal. None of this tippy-tappy stuff, looking to pass the ball, just bang the ball in the net. And Don again said, right, I'm frustrated because after that Liverpool game, I was like, oh, do you know what? I think we are kind of favourites for the league, but this just puts a dampener on everything. And listen, when was that game? 2 days ago? Like, the way the mood had changed in like 48 hours is like, oh, it's mad.
You know, it is. That's what football can do to you. That's what football can do to you. But if you really, really look at it, man, over the past 19 games, we're halfway through the season, yeah, we've had about 3 9 out of 10 performances.
Can I say something, Don, in relation to that quickly? What frustrates me is I was watching us last season, right? I know people saying, right, we're a bit different. We can't play the same style of football. Well, why can't we play nearly as good as that? I was watching that Fulham game all over again where we absolutely panned it.
I'll tell you why. Because Arteta's concentrating on something else. He's concentrating on the defending now.
No. Listen, this is all excuse City right now.
Nah, bro. No.
Bigsixbants right now. Bro, don't tell me a man, can spend £700 million, go second in the league, We push City. Bro, right now, City are there for the taking. Worse than they was last season.
Yeah, they're looking very stinky. City are looking extra
worse
stinky
than
right
they
now.
was last season. And you man ain't got. Listen, this is what I'm mad about my manager. Because end of the day, what we expected from our manager was not to be up there trying to rub shoulders with Klopp and Pep. But if them man fall off, be ready to gobble that up and take that. Yeah, that's what we expect from our manager. You man are there right now. And you man are talking about, we need a striker. You man are talking about, bruv, I thought Declan Rice transformed the thing. Well, I told man,
he did.
Let me tell you this now. You see this Declan Rice and Rodri thing, it needs to stop. What I saw Rodri do yesterday after he lost the ball was crazy. Was crazy. Stop this talking about Rodri and Rice. Rice is Basmati. Rodri is like gold. Yeah, do you understand? It's different.
Chat, can I
Yeah,
just
let's
say
not
one
have
thing
these
you gotta
debates.
remember.
Let's not have these debates because none of these Arsenal fans said that, man. Let's not have these debates. Let's have the debates that we're talking about.
Yo,
I know it's
Monts, do you know what it is, Monts? Do you know what it is,
members of
Monts?
the
Yeah?
panel said this.
Do you know what it is,
yeah,
Monts? I
member
sat
of
there
the
just
show
now.
said it.
Monts, you know, I was just thinking in my head just now, yeah,
Go on.
that you know what, yeah, these men seem level-headed, yeah, and I respect their opinions, yeah. But you know what you said to me the other day? When I tried to drop my disclaimer about man them that said foolish stuff about United, you told me I had to hold the cord same way. So these men are gonna hold the cord same way, blood.
Chaps, can I
Same
add
way.
I can't hear it. So
Can I add onto your initial point about City and whatnot? The reason why I say, like, so not you three, but some Arsenal fans that are just disregarding City, we're the favourites, it's only a 2-horse race. What you now need to understand, the dynamics changed. If they win their game in hand, then are 11 points with you lot, and albeit they win the rest of their games well, they're 11 points with you lot, and now they're 2 points behind us. Liverpool and Arsenal play each other in the league, I think, start of February. So, February the 4th. So points will be dropped there. Assuming City go on a run, that duo, that deadliest duo we've seen the last 18 months, KDB and Haaland, they come back, probably will stay fit as well. It's not, especially for us. The reason why I say it's looking a bit better for us is because, yeah, we might not even be playing as well as we can be, but we still have them players that have been there and done it. Your Alisson, your Trent, your Van Dijk, your Salas. We still have that know-how. That's where I'll pass a bit more. But with you lot, not only that duo's coming back, they could potentially, by the time we play you, be level on points, if not even ahead. And points will be dropped when we play each other. They could even stretch it again. This is why I was saying to people, yes, City might not be playing well now, but we're 19 games in. We're literally bang middle of the Premier League season. So
it's very hard for Arsenal to go into these places. It's very hard for me to back Arsenal in these challenges with City when their leading man, their number 9, was the backup striker when Man City didn't even have a striker. They opted to play KDB up front.
And the false 9, yeah.
They opted to play Foden over Jesus.
Listen, let me tell you this, they bump, man. From the minute he got sold, from the minute Jesus got sold and told man that scoring goals is not his forte, and from the minute he told man as well that he cried because Pep paid Zinchenko up front over him, you knew it was done from there. Yeah, you knew what he signed up for. You man been bumped.
Let's get onto Zinchenko.
One thing you guys got to remember.
In the big moments, Zinchenko in the big moments has been a stripper. That man has let any top winger dunk on his arse and has been on tears entitled deciders.
Hold on.
One thing you got to remember is that what Arteta has done.
Wait a second here. Cause you're live on Bigsixbants. I wasn't sure whether to. I did make a. Cause, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Obviously, you guys, it's Corey, the Man United rep.
What's going on?
A big up, Cause. I didn't want to call your phone. Look, I didn't want to call Casey's phone in case he didn't answer. Because you know when Arsenal lose, Casey has a tendency to kind of not answer the phone sometimes. I don't want him to block me. You know how it gets, all right?
Yeah, of course.
Listen.
As the younger brother, I've got to be there. I was answering the questions. You know, I made sure to understand how he felt going into the game. He told me it's a 3 points. Like,
he said 3 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Corey, you don't want to hear the breakdown. Freeway, call him right now. You don't want to hear the breakdown. Snake your bro right now, bro.
Hold on. Course. Obviously, I promised the people I said 200 likes and I'll call Casey's phone. But I thought I'll be safe and I'll call your phone because I know you're with him. You know what I'm saying? You're with him right now. So, course, can you? Oh, you're right next to him.
Yeah, I'm right next to him right now.
Oh, put him on the phone. Tell him he's live.
Hello.
Yo, Casey. Don't hello me. Don't hello the man them. We telling me. No. Don't. You know where you are. You know. Listen, you got about 500 people listening to you right now. No. Hey. When spoken to. No. When spoken to. No. Anyway, Case, you had a lot of chat for me last week. You had a lot of chat for me yesterday, telling me I got a game to play and I got a game to win. When you had to host West Ham. Now, the Arsenal fans are here, the Liverpool fans are here, the Chelsea fans are here. They're all here. They're all listening. Speak your truth.
That's it. I'm gonna say it, bro. Like today was a very poor performance. I'll keep it real. The attackers once again, you know, Nelly, Jesus. I'm more on them two more than Saka. I know Saka didn't have a great game, but I feel like at least at points he was getting himself in dangerous opportunities and that. For me, Martinelli and Jesus, yeah, it's just not good enough. Odegaard.
Casey, I don't need a breakdown of every player. I need better. I need more. I need more.
This is a match reaction.
All this breakdown.
This is match reaction, bro. What's wrong with him?
Breakdown.
What's wrong with him? Hey, Casey,
I'm getting a post-match press conference from Casey. I just want to hear him say Arsenal shit.
Hold on. Man, I'm telling Tom say he's getting a post-match breakdown from me. We need like Casey. I'll be honest. I need you to tap dance or some shit. Tap dance.
Monts.
I'll be real.
We need him to click the link on the StreamYard. Tell him. That's what we need him to do.
I'm second in the league. I'm 2 points behind you. Now, if you step up next week and I win, what am I to now tell you? Step it up, because I'm a point ahead of you. You know what I mean?
Casey.
It swings and roundabouts, yeah.
Casey. Do you know what's funny? When I told you it was swings and roundabouts, hold on. When I told you it was swings and roundabouts, you didn't care. And you man didn't want to hear it.
Let's not celebrate being taught.
Oh, now you don't want us to.
None of us have said anything about being taught.
You know what, Isha? You see these man. You see these man. You see Casey, yeah. Listen, you man can't chat to me no more. You know. Let me tell you this now. When you see me in the stream, yeah, and you see me talking, you listen. That's what you do. You listen. Yeah, you take notes now. Yeah, you don't rebuttal. You don't. Well, this is all kerfuffle, blood. This is rubbish. Yeah. At the end of the day, you've got questions to be answered, and you're not answering them right now. Yeah. So I tell you what. Yeah. Don't you see me talking next time? Get your notebook out.
8 games this season. 8 games. Yeah.
You think it's about me? It's about me. I'm in the real world. I know about my team. You man was trying to tell me about your team the other day.
One at a time.
What team do you support, bro?
Send the StreamYard, please.
Line can't back, like, bro. Literally, please. You're sick.
Click the StreamYard.
West Ham have now just moved you to 7. So
click the StreamYard. Click the StreamYard and say that. Click the StreamYard and say that. How about that?
Okay. Traps told you click the StreamYard and say that.
Bro, right now I'm not about. Until you know I'd be there if I could.
I'm not about, but I'm here. Look at me. I'm not about. I've got my phone in my hand. What are you talking about?
Wait, Monts, tell Casey I don't hear that, because when we drew to Luton, I'm on my way to work streaming at Clapham Junction Station, bro. He needs to get in here some way, somehow.
Yeah, Casey, I can't. The man am telling you go to. The man am saying go to the.
But you gotta make it work, bro. You gotta make it work.
Casey, the man am telling you, get your ass in the boys' toilet and go in the cubicle and click the link. That's what I'm basically telling you, innit? Make it pause. You know what I'm saying? They're saying click the link and make it happen, innit? You know what I'm saying? So you see it.
Listen, you man have your fun in it. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know, this is what I'm trying to tell you as well. You see all these dumb people in the chat talking about, brother, you think because I support Man United, you think I haven't got an opinion? My opinion is coming to fruition right now as we speak. My opinion about Manchester United is coming to fruition.
No traps. Because when Arsenal finishing 8th back to back, their man still had opinions. Yeah, your team's in the mud. You still have an opinion.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, my opinion about Manchester United has come to fruition. My opinion about Eric Ten Hag has come to fruition. My opinion about Arsenal has come to fruition. No one can't have chat for me, whether you're in the comments, whether you're Casey, whether you're Kears, whether you're GunnarLee. You man can't have chat for me today, blood. You can't have chat for me, blood.
We can't chat to you today, but we can chat to you at the end of the
season. I didn't know you support Man United, bro.
Wait, who said that? Say what?
We can't chat to you today. We can't chat to you today, but we can chat to you at the end of the season. We can chat to you at the end of the season.
What about?
Hold on.
When we actually going to achieve something and you guys don't achieve anything.
What about? Because I tell you what you man chat to me about.
Wait.
We don't do that.
Wait for a second. I've got to get the last bit of Casey's segment and then we can go back to doing what we're doing.
Casey, man, tell him to change the stream.
This is what I want to say, Casey. I'm not going to force you to jump in the stream. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? When I see you, I want to see you know what's coming in it. Pause. But all I'm going to say is that, Casey, when you, I hope you enjoyed your 1-1 win at Anfield. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, I hope you enjoyed. You love telling me, Monts, I'm top of the league, so please leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that was fun being top for 48 hours. I hope you enjoyed it. and don't ever talk crap on my attack again when your man can't even hit a barn door and you got Conor Gallagher getting more assists than Odegaard in the Premier League. Yeah? You happy?
Casey, we'll see you at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see you at 1. Be there. Be there sharp.
Yeah, just fuck off. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. I don't even want to speak to you. I don't even want to hear from you. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. Just fuck off. Come off my phone, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, if I would have lost, if this was me, man would be telling me the last of it. If this was us, listen.
You know why I'm on him here? Because Monts, when we drew against Luton, remember I said to you, I don't want the man to think I'm running. I'm busy. I'm going to have mad signal at the station, but I'll show my face for these half an hour. I'm on Casey. I'm actually on him because he was messaging me saying, make sure you show your face. I said, I will, bro. I will. So Casey, I'm on him. If you want Casey, I'm on him still.
Listen, and that is my promise. And that is, of course, I said I'll get Casey on the phone. And I was smart. I called his brother. I didn't call Casey. I called his brother. Because when I didn't call his brother, who knows you would
listen.
Do you know what? Before the phone call, chaps, quickly, before the phone call, yeah, I need to actually big up. Kaz said something, and I actually want to ask Don, Samuel, and Matt this question about Trossard. Yeah, sorry, not Trossard, Jesus. Kaz said months ago on Never Foul, he said, you know what? I think Arsenal should try Jesus on the 8 because he's not a bag man. He's not a striker. Try him in that left row, and he could be your answer. I want to know you three's opinion on that because when Kaz first said it, I looked at him like he was a madman. Like, what the hell are you speaking about? But now I'm seeing his attributes, his dribbling and whatnot. He's quite industrious. He's got a good engine. I think, you know what? That could be a shout. What are you seeing as you three support the club? What are you saying?
Brother. Just buy a fucking LCM.
I'm not.
Rob just trolling.
I'm asking a question.
How are you going to buy a man from City talking about he wants to be a 9 and play him in an 8? Are you smoke?
The 9 hasn't worked.
Listen, no. Man tried to take Gabriel Jesus for Joe Linton, fam. For Joe Linton, blood. That's what they're trying to take man for. Linton,
blood. I understand where you're coming from, but that's not it, bro. We're trying to win the Prem. We're not going to win the Prem with Jesus playing LCM. That's.
I hear you.
Come on, man.
Listen, can I just put some context?
I just want to ask the questions, innit?
Listen, everyone's laughing, but you know what the fact is today in Arsenal versus Rugby? Our whole left-hand side was useless. You look at the whole
Man said turn Jesus into Joe Linton.
As per usual.
Trossard, Martinelli. The whole left side was done.
Change Linton, fam.
Like Don said, we need
Rob, you're violating, fam.
You know what I mean? We needed an LCM, whether that was Matters, whether that was Zoboslai, we needed someone. So when we went and got Kai,
funny because Havertz.
Man's not hearing that. Yeah, see Kai today. Kai gets a pass. He weren't there today. He gets a pass.
No. Listen.
You nearly get
saying they missed it. Not
you nearly Kai today, bro.
Straps. Listen, what I'm saying is, I'm just saying in general, our left side today was weak. I'm saying before the Havertz thing, we wanted an LCM. We didn't get one. Cool. Havertz has done his thing. Cool. I'm saying we need an LCM. I was talking about the Zoboslai, the Kudus, the Madison before. We didn't get them, so we've got to hold the L now. And this could be a sword.
Matt, I hear what you're saying, yeah, but let me tell you this now, yeah. Man, them need to start being realistic, and this is what I keep telling man, yeah. Like I said, the same way I cook Arsenal is the same way I cook Man United. Go and watch Saudi TV, you see me cook them and cook them the same way, yeah. So at the end of the day, right, I'm telling you this now. If you have to resort to playing Jesus in the 8, Arteta has failed.
Oh, never. Yeah.
Simple as that. He has failed.
That's what I mean. You shouldn't have even asked that question, bro.
Of course. That's a fact.
Not only that, what you have to look at is this, yeah. Going to buy Havertz right now, you didn't need Havertz. What he should have done, yeah, he should have, because you know what it is with a man like, what's his name? Xhaka. With a man like Xhaka, yeah, at the end of the day, how much did you sell him for? 15 million or something? How much was it?
He wanted to go.
Something cheap like that.
15 million. Arsenal does not need. Arsenal are not going to miss 15 million quid. Let him run his contract down. Let him leave on the free. Let him get a big deal at the end of it, maybe somewhere else. But end of the day, keep him for another year. Spend that money you spent on Havertz on a striker. I told man at the start of the season, Arsenal need a striker. Jesus is not it. Yeah. So at the end of the day, what Arteta is seeing, Arteta has bought. You know what Arteta's done? Arteta has bought Havertz and tried to make it work, and as a result, it's detrimental to the team. You didn't even need. I mean, you could argue and say you needed Rice because Partey don't stay fit, but realistically, Partey in the team is more effective than what Rice is doing. What I saw Rice do today, he stunk, fam. He absolutely stunk of dog shit. Yeah. So the truth is, yeah, at the end of the day, he's making signings that are backed by Edu, backed by everyone, and as a result, he's had to make them work to make it look good. No, bro. What you should have done is fucked off Havertz. I'm gonna put yourself a striker and kept Xhaka. Yeah, that's the truth of it. For one more season, let him go on a free. Because at the end of the day, yeah,
football don't work like that. Football does not work like that.
But you know what?
Bro, listen. I support Man United. Yeah, I have
Yeah,
seen
but
these man.
if a player wants to leave, he's gonna leave. So if Xhaka wants to
run their
leave,
contracts down and leave on free. It can happen.
Oh, man.
15 million.
yeah, but if a player wants to leave, he's gonna
I
leave.
think it was one of them
money.
ones.
You've
There's no
got to.
excuse for it.
You can't just let anybody run off for free. You can't just let anybody go off for free. Like,
So wait,
you know,
you're telling me? So you're telling me, right? You're telling me you couldn't let Xhaka. You couldn't lose 15 million quid on Xhaka, but you can spend what 50, 65 on Havertz. When that is not the biggest. You're going to lose 15 million on Xhaka.
Xhaka is aging to a point here that his value is going to be lowered eventually. So you'll take the best value that comes for it.
I'm not hearing. Listen to me. This
you take the best value that comes for it. So
this is what I'm saying to you. You're losing 15 million pounds on Xhaka. Yeah. Then you have 65 million pounds to spend on a striker. Would you not rather that, or would you rather spend 65 million pounds on someone who you do not need?
Bro. It's not about what we want. What the fuck?
What do you mean?
It's not about what we want.
What you need. It's not about what you want. I know it's not.
Yeah, but you're asking us what we want. You're asking us what we want, though.
It's not what you want.
But you asked us what we want, though.
Hey, but you know what as well, though? It's more than that, though, because at the end of the day, you need to remember, right? He met his wife when he was playing Mönchengladbach. So obviously, it was the whole thing of she wanted to.
Bro, I think man them think that football just runs on computers, bro. Like the man them have feelings. The man them want to travel, go other places. The man them want to play in different countries. Like, come on, bro.
Listen,
like you can't be telling Arsenal fans you should have kept this, you should have kept that. Like,
look at Harry Kane. Why do you think he joined Bayern instead of Man United? You think he's gonna win anything?
Bro, like man, am I just talking for the sake of talking, bro? It don't make sense.
I'm not talking. Listen. Look. Let me tell you this now. Yeah, no Arsenal fans going to disrespect my opinion tonight. I tell you that for fact. Yeah, because
I am. Now. I'm gonna disrespect your opinion. Your opinion makes no goddamn sense. Let me tell you something. Your opinion makes no sense.
If you've been chatting shit for a good 10 minutes, bro, I'll be real with you. Your team is in no position.
Wait.
I didn't even know you supported Man United. That's what's so funny. I thought you supported Liverpool. That's why I wasn't saying nothing. Fuck off, bro.
Listen. I respect Trap's opinion 100%. Like all your opinions, whatever team you support. But the fact is, as Arsenal fans, knowing our club, the whole thing with Xhaka, we saw what happened with him. He gave us that season. His wife really wanted to go back to Germany. And sometimes you need to understand, it's one of the things the player can love playing for the club. But if your wife turn around, look at, and I'm going to use Di Maria as a random example. Remember Di Maria, house got burgled, this and that, the wife couldn't get accustomed to the city. Sometimes that's just the case. I wanted to keep Xhaka, but the wife was probably thinking, you know what, we had a good life when you were at Mönchengladbach. You've come to London, I don't like it here, I want to go back. It's facts.
Matt, listen. It's facts. I support Manchester United, bro. They have sold Van de Beek a dream. They have sold Matic a dream. They have sold Pogba a dream. They have sold these men a dream and let them leave on a free. Do you know why? Yeah, I'm telling you now, for the greater good, Xhaka should have been allowed to run his contract down. He's in contract. He's gonna play for the team. He's not gonna let the side down because his wife's chatting shit. I promise you, he's not that guy. Yeah, for one more year, he's not that guy. I promise you that. But man,
what's Donny Van de Beek done for Manchester United, though?
He ain't done nothing.
Ask yourself, what has Donny Van de Beek done for Manchester United? Has he won them a trophy? Has he done what Xhaka's done? Has he won you guys a trophy?
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
He's done something for Ajax, not for you guys. So that's
what I'm saying. Listen, what I'm saying. Listen.
Quickly before you land.
Don't try to do deflection right now.
Traps, quickly before you land, yeah. One thing with Xhaka as well. Remember, he wanted to cut the summer before he actually cut.
Summer before. This is what I was about to say, bro. Man, them don't know. Exactly. Bro.
So the extra year you're on about,
focus on making him out, man.
So to stay another year, it would have been mad for Xhaka. Like, he wanted to cut still. He actually wanted to cut.
Man, them don't know, bro. Man, them don't know the backstory to nothing, bro. Just chatting.
Is that Ronaldo? You see Ronaldo for you lot, yeah? And you
By the way, guys, I got to cut now. But I thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for your time. Traps, thank you so much for the debate. Matt, Dundee, Roms, Big Monts. Thank you so much.
Let me tell you something.
Thank you so much.
Guys, hold on, guys. Stop for a second, guys. Sam, is there anything you want to shout out your channel and stuff like that, or podcast?
Oh, yeah, I got a podcast. Yeah, I got a podcast on Spotify called Magic Ball from Burkamp. So if you guys like to, just give it a subscribe, give it a listen. I'd love to have some of you guys on there sometime, especially Traps. I'd love to have you on there at some stage.
Just find me on Instagram and message me. I'm there, bro. Big up, Sam.
I don't have Instagram, unfortunately.
The Magic Ball from Burkamp is what you needed tonight. That's what you needed tonight.
Yes. I agree with that.
Sam, put the link if you can, just before you leave. Make sure you put the link in the private chat so I can then put it in the chat so people can then go and listen to your podcast if you can, if that's cool. Yeah, and then obviously
no problem. I'll do that now.
Obviously, Matt as well. Make sure you drop your link to your stuff in the private chat as well, so I can shout out. Don't know if there's any socials or anything that you run that you want shout out. Whether you do or you don't, let me know as well.
Yeah.
Of course.
Do you know what? My head is hot. My head is hot. Listen, fucking Gouda Lee, Kids and fucking Casey, they've got away with murder tonight, blood. They've got away with murder tonight, blood. Monts, you had man on Never a Foul screaming puta, 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 blood. Yeah? And these men would have run live.
No, Sam.
This is a joke. You see, you, man. I don't have no respect for you, man. Yeah? This is why I don't see today. I lost a bet because of you, man. Yeah? And you, man, I got no respect for you, man. No respect. No respect.
You know how many bets Man United have lost me this season, bro? Fuck off.
No. Dundee, if you're betting on Man United to win in this season,
that's mad. You shouldn't be betting on them anyway from the start,
bro. What was your predictions for where Man United were going to finish this season? Just answer one question. Just one question. What was your predictions? Start of the season.
Dundee, let me tell you how bad.
Just answer the question. Answer the question. I want to know. I want to get to know. What was your predictions for Man United to finish start the season before ball was kicked?
Who, Man United?
Yeah.
I told them that I told people, and this is documented by the way. Wait. I told them, listen, and this is documented by the way. Ten Hag has to improve on the third place. He has to. Otherwise, I want him out. That's what I said.
That's all I needed to hear. Go on.
Fair enough. Listen, guys. Before we carry on, there's a few, obviously, a super chat. I believe I have to read out as well for now. So big up, Mr. Linky. In fact, no, it's the wrong super chat. My bad. Big up, Morton Pedersen. Obviously, fire name for the super chat. He goes, "It's a new chapter. Arsenal were very good last year. Now all teams are prepared. So every game you play can be a war." Big up Morton Pedersen or Morton Gas Pedersen for the super chat. I've got three more guests at the bottom, of course, who have obviously called in for the call-in show. So big up K-Mac, big up Sam, obviously from Ends, my brother. As I said, we go way back. You know what I'm saying? So my guy, and of course Kedma, who was also on the call-in show yesterday as well. So we've got a lot of people that obviously want to jump in, but these obviously the three that I've obviously decided to pop in at the moment. K-Mac, big up yourself. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well. Big up Sam, you know what I'm saying? Big up, make sure you follow him up and support what he's doing. And same with Kedma as well. Mandem, how are you guys feeling as the newcomers to the stream? How you guys feeling?
Big up, Monts. Been a while, mate. What a time to be alive. Just listening to everyone else fall apart while we're just sat there at the top.
It's nice.
We haven't even tried yet. We haven't even tried.
Yeah, we've not been great. That's the thing. We ain't even been great. Liverpool we ain't even been convincing.
We be bums.
If someone told me I'd be top of the league going into the new year, I'd have laughed. If you told me start of the season, you guys be top of the league by 2 points.
I was talking to you about this, saying I'm happy with fourth, like this season.
Listen, Europa League and fourth, I was happy with. The fact we're here, we're 2 months. If someone said we'll be top of the league, 19 games in, I would have put them a GP appointment, bro. I would have filled out your after the transition year. I would have filled out your Samuel. How many times was I speaking negative and you were like, "Rom's come like, bro, we're not as bad as you think." You kept putting me in face. So you know what? I hear it, K-Mac. I hear it.
No, listen,
so what are we doing now? So what we doing now? Sucking off Liverpool for being just as bad as the rest of them?
No,
Is that what we're doing
Traps.
now?
What you, so,
Man,
Traps, I'll say again. What you Traps. By the way,
Traps, you
brother,
can't be talking to Arsenal about spending money. I mean, Jesus
Who
Christ.
spoke about spending money, bro?
You guys are literally just pouring it down the toilet.
Who spoke about spending money, bro?
Like that.
Who spoke about spending money?
Listen,
You're talking
Traps,
about buying players and who they should buy. Like, Jesus
What,
Christ.
what?
No.
Let's talk about
This. Listen, you see,
You buy some talent.
No. This is why I'm going to start getting hot right now because
Has-beens.
you see, you man, yeah. You think what? Because Man United spend money, you think I can't have an opinion on other teams? The same way I have an opinion on Man United and what they spend, bro. Listen, you stay over there with your one trophy, with your one league.
It's all
good.
It's all good. Arsenal and Man United can celebrate a draw at Anfield. It's all good.
Stay over there with your one league. Don't tell me what I can and can't do.
Traps. We value your opinion. Traps. We
I'm
value.
none of these
I couldn't help it, man. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Traps. We value your opinion, but you see when listen, brother. Honestly, you see when like you go at Liverpool and you go at Arsenal. Listen, it's well documented that I don't like Arsenal, and everyone knows I hate Manchester United. Everyone knows I really don't like Arsenal as well. But you see when at least Arsenal and I are battling it. We're battling it for the top. You know what I'm saying? Along with Manchester City. So you see when I hear you and I talk to me about my one Premier League.
It's hard to value your opinion, bro. It's hard.
Dude, like, come on, be real. You came to get a drink, man, for boys. Fucking drink.
Listen. You can use all the memes you want, Monts. You can use all the memes you want. But you see when I'm, you know what
you're trying to get into this club.
No. You see when it's not that guy, pal. You see when I'm speaking fact. A man can't come in and tell me that I'm not talking about Arsenal will spend X, Y, and Z. If I find myself in the position that Arsenal are in right now, with the money that they've spent right now, and it's worked for them, all they need is to tweak a little things to win what they need to win, especially with Man City and Liverpool for the taking right now. Yeah. You think I'm backing my manager? You think I'm coming on here trying to tell, oh yeah, we're top of the league or we're 2 points off? I'm not saying none of this. I'm saying we are not taking advantage of what's going on right now, and I'm not happy about it. So when a man comes and tells me about finances, I'm not hearing it, bruv. I'm not hearing it because if you want to get to understand how I speak, listen to me on other streams. Because the same way I sit on Saeed's thing and talked about Man United, is the same way I'll talk about your fucking club as well. Simple as that.
It's hard to value.
I'll be real, Traps. As I said the last time you went on a Prem, people use the
Oh God.
That's fine. Listen, that's fine. But that's fine. Yeah. At the end of the day,
it's not fine. But Traps, listen,
that's
it's not
fine.
fine. It's not fine. But I hear what you're saying. Like, listen.
That's fine.
The reason I bring you on these channels because your opinion is just as valid as anyone else's.
No,
Obviously,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. What's man coming at me for?
Is this channel not called Bants? Is this channel not called Bants? Like, if you don't take Bants, then what are we on here for?
You have to understand, as a Man United fan, you are treading on thin ice, talking about.
No, do you know why? Do you know why I'm not treading on thin ice?
You are treading on thin ice.
Listen, for your best arguments to remain valid, yeah, I have to forget, yeah, like 3/4 of my lifetime of being a Man United supporter for you lot to have a chance.
This brings on to my point. Chaps. Have you watched The Wire?
I'm
assuming you watched The
mate.
Wire.
I have to
One
forget
minute.
quite a bit of time at Liverpool
Quickly. Let me land. There's actually a scene, I think Monts even has it in his archive, where Bodie says to the other guy, the thing about the old days, they're the old days.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it is. Monts, I think you have it.
You know what is wrong? That's cool. The thing about the old days, you're right. This is why I'm not History FC. I don't bring up the past. But this is my point is this. Make sure you make good use of the new days, bro. Make good use of them.
We're trying. We're trying, bro. We're trying.
Make good use of them because at the end of the day, as it stands right now, the only team of all these teams with a history, Arsenal, Liverpool, even Chelsea to a certain extent, the only team that's making good use of the new days is Man City right now. So what are you man really telling me? I'm not living off the past.
Well, they're making good use of loopholes. That's what they're making.
Bro, here we go again. That's here nor there. That's even here nor there. But man, them cannot step to me after winning one league and think that the job here is done. No, bro. Make better use of it, bro. Because Leicester have done the same. Leicester have done the same thing that you've done in this league.
No, we've won 20 leagues actually.
Yeah, Traps, I don't like how you're trying to discredit just because it wasn't called Prem and whatnot. You can't discredit our history, bro. We still got
listen. Listen, let me tell you something about the old school thing. You man was winning leagues, yeah. When the league trophy looked like a shisha pipe on Edgware Road, blood. Yeah. Let's don't tell me nothing about that. Them 20 leagues you got there. I've seen one in my life.
Mans were winning leagues when it was less than 80
points.
points.
Can't discredit it.
So talk about it then.
You can't discredit it, bro.
You remember winning leagues when you could lose.
What is this a history chat? Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I believe we're not doing.
You
we're
can't
not
even
doing
talk
the
now in
We
Ireland.
haven't even dissected the match, man. Come on, man. We haven't even dissected tonight's game.
For you to be claiming 20 tackles, you have to be at least 60 years old. You have to be at least 60. At least 60 years old.
That's my brother. At the end of the day, I'm gonna end it with this. I'm gonna end it with this. Yeah. Please do not talk about the state of my league titles when you go to Old Trafford and sing 20 times Man United.
Thank you. Don't sing that song. Sing 13.
I'm not done. That's all. Listen, and that's not even me getting onto United. You man,
when you sing, I've seen 13.
Yeah, and
sing it. Sing 13.
That's fine. And what you need to go and do is sing 13 times Man United, and I want that to ring round Old Trafford.
All right, cool.
Don't be singing no 20 times, and then talk about my league titles.
That's a fact.
We're not going to talk about this history lesson. We have a game to dissect.
But listen,
we have a game to dissect, bro.
No, listen, that's a fact. But even if we sing that, who else can sing it?
No. Okay, then make it a song.
You man are with Leicester. You man are with Leicester singing one time for the one time, blood. That's what you man are doing.
Traps, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to do the trophy argument with you right now because we have more trophies overall than you, and we're higher right now, and we're doing better than you in the present.
Say no more then.
In that case, that's all that needs to be discussed. Listen, Man United are a massive institution, and size of the club is all you guys got.
Say no more.
Back to the game. Back to the game. I think something we'll all agree. Back to the actual Arsenal West Ham game that we're here for. Not for a second of this stream have we even given credit to West Ham, bro. It's just been how poor Arsenal was. Can we give credit to West Ham?
No, we did.
Let me start with the West Ham thing because obviously
I don't want to give credit to West Ham. Fuck that.
I've let a lot of
Moyes did the masterclass. Don't do that. Moyes did the masterclass.
I've let a lot of people obviously.
I mean, West Ham's Rice replacement was really good today, wasn't he?
Yeah, this is some of the things I wanted to talk about. Obviously, I've let a lot of the chat kind of go wild. I just want to talk about some of the performances and also the lineup they put out. West Ham had 3 major injuries this game. Kurt Zouma, Agurd, and Luca Paqueta, who came off, I believe, 15-20 minutes into the game. Now, if you take away any other team's top 2 centre-backs, I'm pretty sure it's going to get pretty political. Yeah? You take away City's top 2 centre-backs, they're going to struggle. If you take away Saliba and Gabriel, they're going to struggle. You take away Van Dijk and Matip, Liverpool are going to struggle. I can go on with the other teams. Yeah. Paqueta is their best midfielder. You take away any team's best midfielder, they're going to struggle. Maybe bar Man City. Yeah. Earlier on, about 8-9 days ago, Liverpool faced a weakened West Ham team with their weakened team, and we won 5-1. And it was very difficult, and people weren't really happy with the fact that we kind of celebrated that win in the Carabao Cup. And I was reminded consistently how bad West Ham are. Consistently reminded us of how bad they were. Goonily didn't want to let me speak. George didn't let me speak. For a whole hour, I was told, how can you be happy with beating West Ham? They're fucking shit. They're terrible. And especially they said if they was at home, maybe we'd give you some credit, but they were away from home and their away form is horrible. Now, I agree. Their away form is very, very spooky. So that means surely the respective fans of their teams should be smashing them the same way we did, right? So, fun fact, West Ham actually went and beat the mighty Spurs and Ball. They beat the mighty Spurs 2-1. Same way, same fashion in the way they beat Arsenal today. They also went to the Emirates, the carpet as some like to call it, and also won 2-0. Should have been 3-0. You know what I'm saying? Rice doing his best Steven Gerrard impression. You know what I'm saying? But they won't talk about that one. So my thing is that I find it incredibly cheeky that Arsenal fans want to talk about how bad West Ham are and then went and got knocked out by West Ham at their stadium in the Carabao Cup, and then lost to them at the Emirates in the league. I just think that's quite ironic, with injuries. And most of Arsenal's squad are fit. I don't want to hear Tomiyasu talk. He's not a starter for Arsenal. I don't want to hear Timber talk. He hasn't played a single game in the Premier League. I'm tired of people waiting for man who ain't played a game in the Premier League and start putting him on a pedestal. Before Koulibaly kicked a football for Chelsea Football Club, I was hearing top 3 centre-backs in the league before he'd kicked a fucking ball. A year down the line, man's in the Saudi league. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it. So I don't want to hear Timber talk until I see him kick a ball in the Prem. Because guess what? Jackson or Waxon or Action Jackson, whatever you want to call the Chelsea striker, he was moving like the flipping preseason Pele in preseason. What am I seeing now? Jadon Sancho cooked in the false 9. He spun up Gabriel and he moved mad in preseason. Where is Jadon Sancho now? So I don't want to hear Timber cooked in preseason. So when he comes into the Arsenal team, he's going to be the new revelation. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Preseason don't mean nothing because I've seen the best look horrible when it gets to the nitty-gritty. Yeah? Again, I was caned, cussed, and castrated for saying that Liverpool and Arsenal are a lot similar than people think. Yeah? But are looked at in very different ways. Very different ways. Yeah? When Liverpool score their last-minute goals and win games they shouldn't be winning, we are called unsustainable and that we can't go all the way.
This is your charger.
And lucky.
Hold on. We're called, lucky, unsustainable, imbalanced. I'm reminded of all the deficiencies of my team. My attack's not firing. My defense is leaking. We don't have a 6. Yeah? All of these things. Captain, I'm going to mute for a second, yeah? We don't have a 6. All of these things. However, when Arsenal do the similar things to Liverpool, winning games last minute, poor performances, but getting the 3 points, I hear title contenders, mark of champions. They are praised for what Liverpool are criticized for. Yeah, and I don't like this. And this is what I've had a lot of backlash over the last 2 weeks, nasty messages, nasty comments, nasty DMs, because I compare and I'm told I have a nasty agenda towards Arsenal. When realistically, Liverpool's left winger is not performing. Regardless of his personal life, he is not performing this season. Luis Diaz is not performing. Call a spade a spade. He's not doing well enough. Gabriel Martinelli is stunk the same way, if not worse, this season. And he put up another stinker today and was hooked after 60 minutes. Yeah? Gabriel Jesus, 3 Premier League goals in the season. He is not good enough and he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. I still think he's a good player, but if you want to play false 9, your wingers have to be scoring 15 plus. Are your wingers scoring 15 plus? No, none of them even got 5. Yeah? Bukayo Saka is lauded as the best right winger. Liverpool have a very good right winger. So that's another thing, that's a comparison that can be made. Arsenal drew to Fulham at home. We just about beat Fulham. I don't know if that was home or away. Someone can correct me on that one. We both struggled against Luton. Questionable against Brentford, Arsenal. Liverpool battered Brentford. Liverpool battered Aston Villa. Again, fair enough. Arsenal away from home. They lost to Aston Villa. Do you know what I'm saying? There are a lot of Arsenal There are a lot of questionable performance. There are a lot of questionable performances of Arsenal Football Club that don't really get looked into because they have the best 6 in the world at the moment, who gets compared to Rodri 24/7. I'm gonna keep it a buck right now. Arsenal and Liverpool are so much more alike than you lot think. Before today's game, we conceded the same amount of goals, and we just about scored 1 more goal than them. We are not different. So when it comes to comparing, please use the same parameter. And please, again, stop seeking validation and avoiding expectation. We weren't trying to win the league this year, but guess what? I'm a Liverpool fan and I have high expectations. Now we are where we are. We need to win this Premier League because we haven't won enough. Go ask an Arsenal fan what they want. They don't know if they're going to win the league. They'll talk about January. So again, stop comparing Rice to Rodri. Declan Rice saw a Champions League ball for the first time 2.5 months ago. The man is 25 or 26. He's mid-20s. Yeah? Declan Rice wasn't even man of the match in the Conference League final. He is an absolutely excellent player with great potential. But I'll tell you what, how dare you compare him to the man who's just won the Champions League and the treble? How fucking dare you? A man who's been doing it for the last 3 years at the highest level and has won 3 Premier Leagues and now goes and win a treble. And you want to compare him to a guy that's just won the Conference fucking League? Are you man crazy? I guarantee you, if Arsenal win and won the treble off the back of a three-peat and their DM was pivotal in that goal, and then Liverpool go and sign Declan Rice after winning the conference, and we start saying Rice is better than Rodri, you think he man would stand for that? You think any Arsenal fan would stand for that comparison? You man should be ashamed of yourselves. Fucking ashamed. I'll leave it there. You man can chime in. I just wanted to kind of get that.
Preach.
Boy, them ones, man, got me so. I was like, boy, okay. Listen, you know what it is? I supported Arsenal for a long time, bro. This performance, as I said, was crap. Like, awful performance. But I think Rom said as well, you lot didn't expect to be where you're in the league. We're 2 points behind. So I'm looking at it from a bit of, you know what, we were poor. We are where we are. I don't know what's going to happen come the end season. I still believe we're going to win it. People think I'm writing off City. And the reason why I'm saying it with City is, you look at last season, Gundo, De Bruyne, and Mahrez were involved in 85 goals altogether last season, right? They've lost the 2 of them, Mahrez, Gundo. I'm not saying De Bruyne and Haaland not going to go on a madness, because they are at some point. I still feel like in certain games as it goes on, they're going to miss the Gundo, the Mahrez, you know, being able to bring someone on and change a certain game. I feel like this was a little blip. I feel we're going to hit a point in the season where we're going to win these type of games. We don't know what's going to happen. You know, when you get to Feb, March, April, it's that critical point. Someone gets injured, Champions League second leg here, and I'm not dissing you guys, Europa League, whatever, like whoever you're playing, it's going to get to that point. So, listen, I'm looking at it, it's a bad result. I'll brush it over. As I said, if we go and lose to Fulham as well, then I'm like, okay. Then you've got Liverpool coming up and all these games. So, listen, it's a little thing. It's a little blip. I still think we're going to come back from it. But listen, I know Traps is around somewhere. Bro, we can have a bad season. We're 2 points behind you lot. Like you said, we're very, very similar. And I agree with you. I still feel like your strike force as a combination is better than what we have. Listen, Ron put it on Twitter the other day when it was like, Jota, bruv. And I put on the thing, man scored. Like, you lot have that. We don't have that. We lack someone clinical. Until we get that, we're going to be here so many times this season. Yeah. Oh, Jesus should have scored this, should have scored that. But
you can see where my frustration comes from, especially when I'm consistently told that Arsenal is so much better than Liverpool. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro, but you need
but you know what it is, bro.
I agree.
You're basing this chat on next man's opinions, bro. Like us Arsenal fans, we don't like what you're talking about. It's bullshit, innit?
I know it's not bullshit. It's obviously different to your opinion. I've already made it very clear that
not even your opinion's bullshit. It's what you get from other Arsenal fans. Obviously, we all know there's crazy Arsenal fans out there, bro. Like we're always gonna get that. Whether we come 8th, 10th, 12th, you're always gonna get that, bro. But the bottom line is, we had a bad game, bro. And league title winners don't lose games like that, bro. This is just the bottom line, bro. And until we get a striker, and until there's 2 others fit man to play left back, and Zinchenko's our 3rd left back, we're not winning that league.
Yeah, I just think, as I said, the top reds for me just slow down a little bit. As I said,
I'll be honest with you though. I just feel like right now, like the way the situation's at right now, like Liverpool are not their best, City are not at their best. Yeah,
and
Arsenal are the ones that should. This is where you man need to be for the taking. So, what are you lot really? What are you man really saying here? Like, because let's be honest about it. Like, this is what I tried to say last season. Yeah, about the whole situation of the Wenger out situation. You man wanted Wenger out for doing exactly these things. These are the things you wanted Wenger out for. You understand? So at the end of the day,
they're not doing up 4th place. They're not doing up 4th place.
But 4th, listen, but Monts, if you're going to be realistic about it, what does the difference between finishing 2nd, 3rd, and 4th? What is the difference between them?
I hear you, but you need to remember
get more money.
From where we were, it was a big jump.
They're in a better place than what Wenger left.
No. Listen,
it's a different place from where Wenger left them, bro.
It's not about better place, bro. It's not. Listen, It's not about better players. You cannot listen. As a Man United fan, you cannot look me in. Do you honestly think, yeah, that you, as a Man United fan, you could look me and think to myself, we finished 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. You think I give a fuck about them places, bro? As a result, listen, at the end of the day, you have to try. You have to try and get there for the league. And right now, City and Liverpool are not, like, look, you have to remember, last season, 8 points clear these man were, yeah? 8 points clear. And that's fine, yeah? That's fine. You bottled it. This season, you've gone and strengthened again. So realistically, what are you, man? What are you not going to? And then now you're losing games talking about, oh, you miss Havertz, you need a striker, this, that, and the other. How many more years are you going to give this man the helm before you realize that he's taking a piss? He's not built for this shit, bro.
I know,
he's
but
not built for this shit because he's been there for 4 years now.
Bro, listen, I know what you're saying, but this is the Premier League. This is a different league.
No,
this ain't
man,
like,
I'm not hearing it.
Listen.
You know what's going to happen though? He's going to get another 200 million, and he's going to spend it, and he's going to buy all the players that he needs. Like I sit there and look at Arsenal, and I'm jealous because you go and buy players that you need. Liverpool don't do that. This year, I'm being real. I'm being real this year. Our main competitors this year are Man City and VAR. Arsenal aren't near it. They're not near it. You need a goalkeeper. You need a striker. You lose one defender and you're done.
Yeah,
that's what happened last year.
You know what
you lost Saliba and you were done.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like a lot of people. Don't go. It was a bad result.
And he's got the media on his side as well. Like
no, but you know
Sky
what,
Sports literally kiss Arteta's ass.
You Liverpool fans know, right? This Premier League is different. This ain't like back in the day.
No, I'm not. Listen, no, come on, man. You can't make excuses for a man that's been at this town for 4 years.
Listen.
Every player at this club is his player now. You know,
yeah, but
it's not like that no more. At the end of the day, hold on. At the end of the day,
how many years? How many years does he need to win a league?
How many years?
How many years should he need to win a league?
I mean, look, I'm going to what I'm saying. And I've said it loud and clear. If Eve can't challenge and win this league in 3 years, I want him gone. Simple as that. I want him gone. If you're a manager, Big Six club, if you can't win the league in 3 years, yeah, three years, especially if you've been given the opportunity to build your squad from scratch, if you can't win this league with that thing there, what's the fucking point, bro? What is the point?
I think, what can I say, Traps? When I say that, I think, however, this isn't a normal Premier League era. I think that the fact that Man City exists and Pep Guardiola exists, it is not. This is probably the hardest era to win a Premier League, and I'm not trying to discredit anyone's Premier League before 2016. I'm just saying that it's been a long time since there's been one winner. Well, 5 out of the last 6 Premier Leagues is won by one team, and pretty much in the dominant fashion that it's been done. So you see, when Pep Guardiola, the way that he exists right now, I generally think that Arsenal probably would have had a Premier. And I know it probably sounds like I'm talking rubbish right now to just delete a team and say this person would have won the league. But Jurgen Klopp obviously took 4 years to win the Premier League, 4.5 years to win the Premier League, and he was up against Pep Guardiola's team and the money and whatnot. I'm not saying we didn't spend. Mikel Arteta, Arsenal weren't expected to challenge for the league last season. So this is me putting my Arsenal hat now. Mikel Arteta was not expected to challenge for the league last season. He wasn't. Arsenal were playing Europa League last year. Yeah. And they found themselves in a position, like Liverpool have that now, where they didn't expect it, but they're here now, so they might as well push on. And they did to a certain extent, and they've done it really well. Now he's been backed even more on top of this title challenge. And I believe this is the title challenge now where the expectation is to have to try and win it. But all I'm saying is that it is like, to go and win the Premier League, sometimes there are little nuances as to why you don't win it. Like, I wouldn't be mad or say sack Arteta for not winning the league this year. Do I think he needs to win more major trophies to cement himself for the future? Yes, he has. I think Arsenal need to win a trophy this year, and they probably needs to be the champs or the Prem. But sometimes Man City are just that good. You have to be near on perfect to win the league. And I think that's why Don alluded to the fact that you can't lose games like you did today if you want to be better than any form of Man City.
But you don't need Monts at this present moment in time. You don't need to be perfect, bro. You've seen what goes on at the top right now.
That's ignorant because, bro, that's ignorant because we know how many times do we have to watch Man City win 15 games in a row, January and going from January to August? How many times do you have to see that for them to know that they're going to do it? They do this all the time. I'm not saying they're going to do it this season. It's not always going to happen. There is such thing as fatigue. KDB is aging. However, City have the best record and the most evidence to say that in the second half of the season, who's really most likely to do this 15 games in a row thing? Who's
this
really
is all
most
mad? This is all mad because you know what it is. This is what
City
you
or
know. This is making me mad. Do you know why this is all mad? Because at the beginning of the season, you're not fucking hearing this. You're not hearing this. You're not hearing none of this from these man. All you're hearing is, watch this season. We've got this guy. We've got that guy. We've got this one. We've got this one.
Bro,
now
you're
you want to
bringing,
bottle in the
you're
team.
basing your
talking
whole
about
chat.
City this, City that.
But you know what? Listen. But Traps, every team does it. We all do it. The fact is, when we all, we sign a player, we get gassed. We get we signed this one, we're gonna do that. But like I think Samo said it, we missed something when we signed Havertz. I'm like what Monts said. I want Arteta to win a trophy this season, 100%. I get pissed when we go out of FA Cup and Carabao Cup, and I want to go far. However, for me, it gets next season. That's the one where I'm like, all right, cool. You bought who you bought. You got Havertz there, here and there. You talk about superstar striker. Next season, if you haven't won it this year, next season your last one. There's no, do you know what? You get one.
That's fair enough. If that's what you listen,
that's what I agree. That's what I agree.
Because also, and you lot will see as you lot on
you lot can't wait till next season. You can't. You've got Liverpool who will have a squad that will be integrated, and you'll have a Chelsea.
No, but it's not about letting. It's not about waiting to
Brendan Rodgers, he was looking good, but he never win nothing for us. I really need.
Can't wait.
Listen, listen. At the end of the day, listen. Everyone's got their threshold. So
if
Matt's saying he's prepared to give man to next season, that's what he's prepared to do.
Yeah.
But
and
my
you know,
thing is
listen, like you said with ETH, you said 3 years. For me, I look at Arteta and I think if you look at Arsenal, we're at literally phase 4. Like he talked about this 5.
I'm not hearing Matt, come on, man.
It's 4.
He talked about this 5 phase thing. You look at Arsenal. He mentioned Arsenal, the goalkeeper, Arsenal, the centre back. For me, give me the superstar striker. Get us a centre back again.
Listen, let me show you my position.
I'll go announce something. Hold that for a second. People, there's still 500 people.
Everybody,
Hold on, Kedma. There's still 500 people in the house right now. 500, and I believe we are sitting on 278 likes. Now, here's another stat, because we're doing stats today. There's 324 votes on the poll that's in the YouTube chat. So I don't know how there can be more votes than likes. The like button is free. So please, I have to remind you guys one more time, it does help the channel. It does help the subscribers and all that stuff. So please make sure you guys are hitting the like button. The aim today was to get to 300 likes before the end of the stream. It was 300 likes. That is the total today. So can we please stop what you're doing right now and make sure to hit the like button. Tomorrow we're going to be live again. If you feel like you just caught the end of it or you want to watch it back as well, tomorrow we are also live with the originals where Kears, Ethan, they're all going to be there tomorrow in the day, during the day, to speak on today's games as well. And of course, for the games that are coming up on the weekend for New Year's. So make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel. And again, we want to get 7,500 subscribers before the end of the year. That is the aim. I believe we're about 50. I'm guessing right now we are, just under 50, just over 50 subscribers away. So if there's 500 people in here, I know for a fact there's about 200 of you that ain't subscribed. I know for a fucking fact. So please do the right thing. Subscribe to the channel. And I'm saying, make sure you subscribe to the Back of the Net podcast. Make sure you subscribe to K-Mac channel as well. Make sure you go and follow Traps on TikTok. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, where you'll find his Instagram reels about Manchester United. Follow up Dundee as well on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? To get his Arsenal takes. Make sure you go follow up Sam as well. And obviously you'll find Kedma on Twitter and of course in the calling shows as well. We're going to run this for about 5 minutes more. I want to kind of get Sam and Kedma.
Well, let me get my opinion on the game now. Are you asking me nothing?
I'm about to say. So we're gonna get Sam and Kedma's opinions on what they
talk these Traps TV.
Yeah, I know. Kedma, we're gonna get your opinion. We're gonna get your opinion and Sam's opinion. Kedma, though, for your audio, you might have to use speaking to your mic again like yesterday because the audio is kind of cutting in and out a little bit. Yeah.
Now, well, let's see what I deal with. I living on the island. Is my thing tape up, but I nothing dog.
Yeah. Go on. But listen, we're gonna go on. No, Kevin, I'm gonna say let me get your take, and then we'll get Samuel's take, and then we'll lock off. So, well, bro, talk your shit.
West Ham are massive everywhere they go, though.
West Ham's teams, you're supposed to be beaten easily at home. How much we get them? 3-1. Right.
That's it.
Arsenal men have the most stress online though. So that's why all they are hold that smoke when all they get put in our spliff. You know what I mean? Something here. I honestly telling you, from the time when Arsenal was on top of the league, I was never worried about it. Never. My heart to heart, God him. I was never worried about them because why? They were supposed to win that league last year and they threw it away. Like used diapers. They threw it away in the garbage. You understand?
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, Arteta will never win nothing with Arsenal Football Club. He is the Brendan Rodgers. You might like him. Some people like him. You understand? He showed real good character. But at the end of the day, he wasn't going to win nothing. We bring in an elite manager and we laughing. We laughing. You know what I mean? And that's
Fair
that.
enough. No, I hear it.
They want to go man for man. I telling you, Liverpool is a better squad. Endo, he better than anyone you know. He better than Romero, Caicedo, and Declan Rice. You know what I mean? And Dino. I rate the
guy. Come on, man. I was rating what you were saying. I was rating what you were saying as well.
No.
Fuck
Declan
off,
Rice
man.
is better.
Man just dropped.
I just see that to wind up the man. I just see that to wind up the man. Endo come to do our work.
Hey, them ones had that Denzel Washington gift. You know that one's.
I need to bum my seat, bro. Man, got me.
I ain't gonna lie, you had us in the first half.
Hey, listen. How about this? Yeah, look.
You got me.
That when I say listen, I'm just gonna ignore that last part as well. I know you didn't mean it. Samuel, talk your shit, bro. Because I'm saying you got the last space, the last say.
Listen, beginning of the season, Arsenal were touted to be one of the favourites to win the league because of what they did last season. I said this before. I don't see any difference between Arsenal and Liverpool. Do not see any difference. Our attack is better. There's not even that much. Our defenses, and I've been saying our defense is not that bad this season. Look at how many goals we conceded. I've been saying this season. Arsenal, from what I see, I don't trust them at all. When it comes to title races, I'm only looking at Man City, and this is no disrespect to Arsenal. It's because you haven't done it recently. Man City have done it time and time again, and I'm not saying Dundee, I'm not saying Matt. But there's other Arsenal fans that are already wrote off Man City. If Man City win their game in hand, they are level on points with you already, and they had their worst run in years in 6 games. That is mad.
Sam, there are Arsenal fans saying it's just between Liverpool and Arsenal. Like you said,
no.
they're looking at them like, what? Disregarding City.
You're right, man. They're only 2 points behind us if they win the game in hand. Like I'm not writing Man City off. No way.
I'm not even writing Villa off, mate.
Listen, no, don't take the pick. Villa just top 4.
Bare chat for Villa as well, you know. Bare chat for Villa.
Listen, if you really want to go into the crux about it, I'm not gonna gas up. Yeah, Arsenal are a good team. Let's put it right here. But these are the games you should be winning. At home against West Ham, you should be winning. Please tell me why I was thinking another hour of that football, Arsenal wouldn't have scored.
Facts.
Yeah.
West Ham.
The goal could have been 10 meters wide. The goal could have been 10 meters.
Jesus would have done like 100 quick turns and no shot.
Listen, and this is the problem with these Arsenal players. They want to do tic-tac-toe in the box, but don't want to shoot.
So I mean, man of my chat about Odegaard had a good game. Odegaard's fucking shit, bro.
Lash the thing from 25 yards.
Arsenal do not
shit from 25 yards.
Trossard played shit. Declan Rice had a howler. I know he was probably rattled because it was his old team, but
he's an agent, isn't it?
Declan Spice.
Listen. As I've been saying before, Arsenal do not have gunmen. Yeah, and I'm gonna end off like this. Yeah, for Arsenal to win the league, I also do believe that Arteta has compromised goal scoring for more control of the game, because I do see Arsenal play a little bit different to last season, and they want more control of the game.
Yeah, more control.
But this year they do have a little bit more control, but really and truly, it's not really doing anything.
It's not benefiting.
It's not doing anything.
Also, when it comes to control, look at the teams that have had control in the past. when you want to control games and win them, and I'm not saying I'm not saying Mourinho had the same style, but look at Mourinho's teams that wanted to kind of, if you're going to win these games 1-2-0 rather than outscoring man 5-3, 5-2, 3-1, 3-2. You need to have a serious gunman. And as Don and Matt said, if you don't have a serious batsman in your team, there's
no point of this control thing. There's no point. There's no point.
There's no point. You know what? Control. No point, because Chelsea had when Chelsea were doing that, they had Drogba. So even if it was a shit corner, man's probably bagging. I'll be real. The only black man to perm his hair and love heading the ball. He's bagging, bro. He's bagging.
Because you only have 2 brain cells, but I don't. We bargain goals.
Bro, even City, when City were controlling games and became boring City, who was it? Aguero, bro. Aguero. Even last season when City were moving boring, they have Haaland. You know what I'm saying? They have Haaland. So again, it's like I look at Tony. You look at maybe an Osimhen. He signed a new contract now, so that's not happening until the summer. So you might as well throw his name out the bucket now. You're kind of looking at Ivan Toney. He hasn't actually played Premier League football in 8 months, 8-9 months. So even if he comes back, is he really going to be at the speed that Arsenal need him to be at straight away to start and to lead them to a title? I don't even know if that's enough for this season for the second half. I don't know if that's enough.
Do you know what it is? Quickly for you, land, Samuel, something you and K-Mac said when you're like, you only really see our competitors as City. I respect what you two are saying, but I can only say that until after the window, because us as Liverpool fans, we know what additions can do. Remember when we signed Luis Diaz, the catalyst to winning all them things, going far and all them things? Look, I think that Tony's the most likely that Arsenal want to sign. They could maybe, imagine if they had Tony and a midfielder. That's when I'm like, cool. You're probably going to be in and around the same points as us. But to write Arsenal off now, I understand why you are. I understand the logic, but I'm just waiting until the window shuts. Because if they sign, I'll say this from now. Sorry, before you go, Don, I'm saying from now, if Arsenal don't sign no one in the window, and I think you will, because one thing about Edu, if he wants a player, he does everything to get the player. But if you don't sign anyone in January, that's when I'm with K-Mac and Sam. I write you lot off, because you two, you're limited. With this current squad with no new addition, you can't go to the tail end. We see it last season. We'll see this. Declan Rice by himself won't be enough to be that game changer. But like I said, Edu's ambitious. Arteta wants a player. Eddie does everything he can to get the player. If you make additions, then I'm going to be like, now I need to see what these additions bring to this crop of players to see what you can do to the end of the year. But as it stands, I think to kind of not see Arsenal as a competitor, I think it's just a bit disrespectful to them. I understand it will always be City. We've been there with City, but I need to wait till the window shuts still to see what Arsenal have done.
Listen, Arsenal are a good team.
Roms, you know what
One thing, people. About occupation, I'm going on 60 fucking years right now. If I ever do free Palestine, I want to come from home here and do it for myself. You hear me?
The biggest reason why I say that they're not a challenger for me is you don't win the league if you don't have 5 world-class players in your team that always produce a 7 out of 10. And Arsenal don't have enough. They have 3, maybe 4 sometimes. Liverpool will always have those 5 players in the team.
Name them.
And they've got the experience. That's just the way it is.
I don't really.
Man City are the same.
Who is them world-class players? Name them.
Do you know what it is? You couldn't have said that when you didn't.
No, on Arsenal, you say Arsenal have 5, 3. How much have 3?
Trent. I mean, do we need to go on?
No, he's saying Arsenal.
Arsenal haven't got 5.
That's just a whatever opinion. Because if we do grab a striker, then it's a possibility that we could win the league.
You've got to get a world-class Premier League striker.
I don't think. Bro, Ivan Toney, for me, is good enough. I don't even consider him as well
right now. Tony's not played.
Tony's not played. I know we're still in the mix of the conversation, but I have to end it now. Obviously, listen, we're already about 10-15 minutes over time. Man, I hope you guys did enjoy talking ball on the channel. You know what I'm saying? For obviously Sam, Don, and obviously Samuel, and obviously Kedmar and Matt. I hope you man enjoyed your first time on
I
BSB.
thought Saka was going machine for machine with Salah. I didn't hear a man say that.
That's another conversation. But yeah, man, I hope, did you man enjoy the stream at least? I know it's a hard time, Arsenal slander, but trust me, you should be here when Liverpool lose. It's even crazier.
Listen, all I'm going to say, first of all, listen, big up, thanks for having us on. I don't know about you lot, but when I have these chats, I feel better. Like, I'm better now.
Therapy.
The head hurting, bro. I feel good.
Listen, can I just say, Assad in the chat, don't talk. You're in hell. Please do not talk.
Sam. That's just Assad. Just leave Assad. His self-awareness is in the mud. Just let him troll. Just let Assad be Assad. That's just him. I ignore him now.
Don, you were going to say something. What was you going to say, bro? Don't hear us.
I don't even remember what I was going to say, but
No, I was saying yes. But I was saying, did you enjoy your debut on the channel? I was saying, you enjoyed the debut.
No. Yeah, it was good. Still, it was good. Obviously, we didn't really properly dissect the match, but obviously, it's good to get it out, innit? Therapy as
bro. Therapy. You know what I'm saying? Smoke one. Therapy. You're good at it. You know what I'm saying? You're good. You wake up tomorrow.
Can I just rub salt into the wounds though? Big up Don and Matt, but I hear like you feel better now. But you know when you have that sleep and then the first thing you see all over the news is standing up.
Tomorrow's gonna be different. Like Friday.
That's the difference between everyone else.
But do you know what it is?
I don't go on Twitter and all that. I'll go on Instagram.
No, fair enough. So you're away from it. You're away.
But do you know what the good thing is? The good thing is it's December, innit? So we got a game in 2 days, 3 days to Fulham away. If we don't win that game, I'm not even talking about draws. If we don't win that game, it's a top 4 team.
Don, exactly what I said. If we go and win that game, I'm not saying you forget about this one, but it's kind of like cool.
Yeah, cool. We transfer window now. Transfer window.
But if we go lose the Fulham game and I've got a nice event that evening, my whole day.
You know why Fulham are weird? They won 5-0 2 games in a row. Then they're just losing now. You don't know what Fulham you're gonna get.
Bro, you don't know about the Premier League, bro. Like even Brighton mashed up Tottenham today after being like their run of form has been shit.
Yeah, bro.
Don't worry, big up, guys. You Arsenal real fans there as well, man. Big up, you guys.
I'm gonna change the title, people. I'm gonna change the title, and obviously we didn't speak on Tottenham today because obviously Ethan's not here. Ethan's gonna be here. As I said, the Bigsixbants man, them the actual members are gonna be here tomorrow at 1 p.m. Just to remind us. So again, people. Last thing, I believe we are on 316 likes. So big up everyone in the chat. The chat's gone crazy today. So make sure you keep liking the video. Thank you so much for the likes and the support. Obviously, we are coming to the end of the year. We've gained a lot of subscribers this year. Let's gain some more. Let's get another 50 before what? We got 2.5 days. Can we get to 7.5k before the end of the year? I reckon we can. I reckon the people can do that, man. The chat's always booming and always supporting. But make sure if you support us, I have one rule and one rule only. You support the people around us. And it's as simple as that. So as I said, make sure you go subscribe to the people that have been in the stream today. You know what I'm saying? I'll stuck the links in the description below. You know what I'm saying? And make sure I'm going to be doing more of these calling shows and getting the people in, man. Because obviously, even though we have our standard members, it's also good to hear from the people. You know what I'm saying? It's different opinions and different styles and it's different things. Football's obviously an everlasting topic. So that's what it is, man. Listen, I'm going to end the chat on a video, one of my favorite clips for the Arsenal tears. But again, people, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the like button and stay on here and go show some love to
Big up Bigsixbants.
Oh, man.
Big up the channel, man.
Big up, Monts.
Every single person.
Good to be back, mate.
Big up. We're going to leave it at this.
Up the Reds.
Man, you know, I appreciate every single one as well. Come on, bro. I got you.
Why? Oh, my God. You're fucked. Oh, my days. Oh, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore, blood. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. Fuck this. 31 minutes in a semi-final of a fucking European competition. This is your only way to the Champions League. And you put out this performance. Look at this fucking shit, Zah. They're coming again. Oh, my God. Oh, my days. What is going on? What?
First of all, I want to say that obviously we're winning.